Okay, Matthias, can you share with me why do you choose physics over bio?
Okay, so physics, I chose it because it's more like calculation based, and like it's lesser memorizing compared to like bio, and like I'm very bad at memorizing, so yeah, that's one of the reasons why I chose physics. And also it's like more applicable in like real life situations, like everywhere around you, and yeah,
Actually, can you tell me why do you choose physics over?
consideration. So that's why I decided to take physics instead of bio.
I choose bio over physics because bio is easier to understand compared to physics.
I chose bio over physics because my interest lies in the life sciences.
Lucas, can you share with us why do you choose physics over bio?
I chose physics over bio because physics is not as content heavy as bio.
I think the biggest challenge for me and I think many of my classmates is learning the formulas. Cause Sec 3 and Sec 4 physics, there are 26 formulas to remember. And that is a challenge compared to lower Sec because memorizing how to calculate things is not so straightforward. Usually you're given the numbers and you just know how to manipulate them. But here in upper Sec physics, you have to know which is which unit, which is what quantity, then sub in where. So like knowing 26 formulas and how to apply them in different questions, many questions across 24 chapters, it's going to be a challenge.
Well, for bio, it's a lot of new words to remember. So when I stepped into Sec 3, I took bio. Yeah, so the amount of new weird names that you never heard of, you have to remember is a lot. Like it's really ridiculous. But after a while, I think all of us get used to remembering all these words that we find it interesting.
You need a lot of memorization, and it's actually quite manageable actually, because like if you can manage your time well and you understand the topic, it's actually okay for me.
I'm very slow at getting the concepts right. At the start, I'm someone who personally study through pure memorization. Like I memorize the questions, the concepts, and more. I eventually come to realize that things didn't work out the best and I couldn't achieve my desired score. Instead, I tried to use visualization method to get the concepts right in my head. And I can't deny that sometimes, yes, it can be confusing and hard, especially when coming to application questions. Having to apply the concepts to questions can be really challenging. But most importantly, for physics, I believe that doing more practices, you can eventually get the hang out of it.
Emotional content.
Don't give up, and also make sure that if you have a dream, achieve it. Always aim for it, never give up.
Yeah, make sure to know what you're getting into. Because bio, there's a lot of content, but for physics, there's a lot of content too, but more on the math side too. So if you're good in math, definitely choose physics.
To our juniors who are undecided on whether to take bio or physics, I would say follow your heart and take the subject which you feel you are more interested in, as interest is the key to success.
Physics is more on calculations and bio is more on life sciences like the plants, the human, and some molecular stuff like DNA. So if you're not that good at calculations and math, because physics is mostly applying formulas, you can maybe choose bio instead. If you're still unsure, you can talk to your teachers.
Yep.
Just choose the one that you're more interested in and the one where you think you can manage.